Yes, Steve said hello, Steve. Bonus points. With so many games to play, Dave, it doesn't make sense to queue for very long. It doesn't make sense to queue at such a place for such a long time when there are so many opportunities to immediately play. I guess it really depends on whether you're curious for a depth experience with one kind of game or if you want to play widely and a lot of stuff. It's like being in a room full of shiny objects and being obsessed and curious about shiny objects. It sounds like Steve has you mostly covered, however, even if you can't queue for everything. I want to make a case for curiosity today since I just played my first ever card game like Dungeons & Dragons called Dragonfire. A local restaurant literally a minute's walk from where I work held a game night amidst the torrential downpour that was happening outside. I heard about it and I decided to donate our closet full of board games, just various games that we haven't played in a very long time. They just sit there on the shelves and they're not being played. Why keep them and not play them at all? So my generosity to donate these games to this event led me to participate in it. Interestingly, the people that I played with for this game have played games similar to it, but nobody have ever played Dragonfire in this experience. And I really enjoyed that. We shared that in common. We shared going into the unknown together. So regarding curiosity, I have a quote for you. I'm going to paraphrase Seth a little bit on this. A fundamentalist is a person who considers whether a fact is acceptable to an outlook before exploring it. Here's the subtle thing. That is the antithesis of curiosity. The curious explore first and then consider if something is worth accepting to their outlook. The thing about curiosity is it treats exploration as a fun thing and not work. It doesn't feel like work. You can't be curious and angry at the same time. Curiosity changes the person's posture and the story they tell themselves from I'm not this kind of person to I may be the kind of person that could enjoy this. And sometimes I think we easily don't think that we have the ability to change that posture, that attitude, that motivation in that relationship to what's in front of us. It's as if it's set in stone whether or not we like it once we decide to be curious and try it out. Or maybe it's the fear we have in embracing that responsibility to choose our attitude toward things, because maybe in doing so, the world would change toward us in response. And we do have that responsibility. It's completely up to us how we are enrolled or not in any given situation. But being enrolled and curious enables me to learn more and create more value for myself and in how I serve other people. That's why I love to learn, serve, connect, teach, and spread good ideas, choosing to care deeply and widely. And now, after my curious execution, I disagree with the person I was before, who was probably very inclined to believe that I had very little to gain from this seemingly risky decision. That me was wrong, because I know better now. The secret to creativity is curiosity. I'm signed up for a lifetime of challenges to make me an open-minded, aware, educated, and better person. For how can we change the world and create value when we are not courageous to explore that and see what happens when we do? Whether that's a thing we're actually creating ourselves or cooperating with people, or the creation of ourselves. That matters to me. So stay curious and have a great day, Dave. I'll keep on mattering, and I'll see you Thursday.